Alright, you all, I promised y'all I was going to do another video of my Star Wars collection, including the retro yak face, which would technically finish off the vintage line, even though it's a stand-in, plus three other figures we didn't get in the original line that I think we should have gotten. But it start here with, there's Luke Skywalker, X-Wing, Luke Skywalker, Bespin, Luke, Hoth, two Jedi Lukes, one with the blue saber and one with the green saber, and that's because they originally released him with the blue saber, then they brought him back with the green saber. My blue saber one, the saber is a little bent. And then Luke Skywalker, Stormtrooper. There's Princess Leia, Bespin, Princess Leia Hoth, Princess Leia in Bosch disguise, and then Princess Leia with the poncho. And I left out a Luke. Wait 1 second. There you go, Poncho Luke, which I'm missing the poncho and his gun. I might try and find them online, but they're going to cost me. Then we have R2-D2. R2-D2 from the Droid Factory line. That one, you can take it apart. It also has that third leg. R2-D2 sensor scope. I have another R2-D2 sensor scope. That one's in really bad shape. I did have all these from my childhood. The one that's in bad shape came off the Empire Strikes Back card. The one that's in a little bit better shape came off the Return of the Jedi card. And then R2-D2 pop-up saber. They did another version of the pop-up saber one. It was part of the Droids line, and that's one of 5 figures I'm missing from the Droids line, and we'll get to that when I get to the Droids figures. Of course, there's Chewbacca, and there's C-3PO with removable limbs. Again, they used the removable limbs one for the Droids line, for the Droids cartoon line, and he's one of the 5 I'm missing. Darth Vader, Stormtrooper, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Han Solo Hoth, Han Solo Bespin, Han Solo Trenchcoat, and of course, Han Solo with Carbonite. I am missing the Carbonite. I'm hoping I can find it for very cheap. Next is the Jawa, the Sand People, Death Squad Commander, Greedo, Hammerhead. Now, the Hammerheads if you look closely, you can tell each one of them is slightly different color. And each one came off with a different card. One was Star Wars, one was Empire Strikes Back, and one was Return of the Jedi. Blue Snaggletooth, he came with the Sears and Roebuck Cantina. He also came in a 2-pack with Greedo. I don't remember if I think I got the Cantina. Which one of those, which I think one of the, which my Greedo and my Hammerhead came from as well. Then they did the little red Snaggletooth, which was least on the card. Now my blue Snaggletooth has the dent, which is supposed to be rare. Then there's Walrus Man, R4D5, R5D4, I'm sorry. The Death Star droid, mine's in very bad shape, very loose, falling apart from my childhood. All these are from my childhood, except for the retro ones. Then there's the Goink Droid, Boba Fett, which, if my friend Daniel Mays is watching, he gave me this Boba Fett. It was his. R4, the Medical Droid, IG-88, Hoth Rebel Trooper, Hoth Stormtrooper, Bosk, Lando Calrissian, one without the smile. Behind him is the one with the smile, and General. Bespin security guards, I got a ton of the first one. The Ugnugs, the one with the blue apron, I got at Kmart. And that same day I went to Refco next door to Kmart and got the one with the purple apron. And I thought they were like two different figures that just happened to have similar names. I was a kid, about 10 years old, so you know. One that's missing its apron. And one that has a really bad shaped apron. Low gray, Yoda. Can't remember this guy's name right now. He was one of the bounty hunters. The medical droid, the blue one. The pilot, the AT-AT or STAT or whatever driver and tie-wing pilot, cloud car pilot, the AT-AT commander, the Zuckuss, the Black Bespin security guard. I got 3 different versions of the Imperial Commander. Forlum, Robo Commander, Nimnub, Low Grade Medicine Man, Stormtrooper, Wicket, Bib Fortuna, Lando Calrissian, and Skiff Guard Disguise. I should have put that behind Lando. I don't know why I had him separately. Chief Chirpa, Rebel Commander Endor, the Emperor, Rancor Keeper, A-Wing Pilot, no, that's B-Wing Pilot. Tebow, Canuck, both versions. Quigway, Gamorrean Guards, Squid Head, the Rebo Band with Max Rebo, Droopy McCool, and Sly Noodles. I am missing their A lot of these I'm missing their weapons and their equipment and all. Sly Noodles, little skirt got eaten by my dog Boots years ago. AD8D, Imperial Guard, can't remember this guy's name right now, Canuck or something like that. General Nadine, AT-AT Commander or Driver, Pruneface, Re-Ease, Admiral Akbar. I finally found him. I told y'all I had him. I finally found him. Jabba the Hutt and Scalacious Crumb, Pablo and Lumont, Ottoman, Anakin Skywalker, EV9D9, Imperial Dignitary, Bardra, which was the first, actually, this was the last figure I bought. The last two Ewoks, I'm drawing a blank on their names right now. The Imperial Gunner, A-Wing Pilot, got his coin, missing his gun. And then we get into the droids line. I'm missing Kendra Maul, both R2 and C-3PO, Sid and Tig Formans. This is Kez Ban, Jordan Tosh, Jordan Jantos, Jordan Dessett, Thal Jobin, two Uncle Grady's, Gundies. One of them is actually a painted one. I got it offline a few years ago. Then there's the Ewok line with Dunka Scout, Dunka Rich Doctor, Lady Gorich, and King Gorich. Another Low Gray, and another Ewok. And now we get into the retro ones that I think they should have came out with originally. Now, one of them they did come out with, and I didn't have the original, which was Yak Face. I really wish I could have gotten Yak Face, but I didn't. So I got the retro one to stand in for the original, and there's no way I'm going to be able to afford the original. Of course, Grandma Talking, we should have gotten him in the original wave. We never did. So when they did the retro version, I had to get it, and I got it. Darth Vader. Now, I wish they would have done this Darth Vader later on in the line, maybe as a Power of the Force or Return of the Jedi, to give us a Darth Vader without the vinyl cape and without the lightsaber sliding out of the hand. It would have been a far better way of doing it as a duel. And of course, Luke Skywalker, Snowspeeder, I could see if they would have released it in the Empire Strikes Back or even Power of the Force line. Although I don't know why, when they did this one, they gave him a blue lightsaber, because I was used to all my Luke Skywalkers having a yellow one. But I do have other retro figures from the Obi-Wan series and the Mandalorian series, but I use them like in scenes and stuff. But that's it. That's my collection, including the 4 retro ones. 3 I think they should have released originally, and 1 that they released and I couldn't get and I can't afford to get it. So, hope you enjoy this video.